It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. She off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. He go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get it higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This man not the off in mind, oh yo yo.
Hello there. Good evening to you. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. And tell me if my audio is perfect just before we kick this whole thing off. Okay. And again, it is another segment of the People's Parliament on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. And you, well, today I'm going to be the host, which you can refer to in this parliament today as the speaker. I am just here to direct and then manage the parliament. And who are going to be the parliamentarians? You, my friends all over the world. So the rules are very straightforward. You will see the link in the video you're watching right now. From wherever you are joining from, on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you found this link and you are joining right now. There is a link in the video, in this, the description of the video. That link is your own ticket to join the parliament. And let me tell you how that works, right? There is no old bar. There is no wrong. There is no right. People's Parliament means that you can use your own 5 minutes to express yourself, express your feelings, pass message, pass information that is really accurate. And whatever you can do within your 5 minutes, once your time is up, right, that's it on record. And you can join from all over the world. Tonight, I won't say much. I managed to pick some talking points, but you will decide what you want to talk about. So it's pretty much like the next 2 hours of people expressing themselves how they feel about what is going on in Nigeria. Most importantly, the sit-at-home order today, the continued incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the rest. Please, let us manage the time. If we can manage the time very well, we may get up to 20 or more people to participate. Mine is to remind you, I managed to put up something, and that is, I called it a timer. All right. So, which means that I will be able to time what you say. And once your time is up, I'm going to ask you to, let's give somebody else a chance. When you want to use your device, if you're not using, your laptop or desktop, if you are using your tablet or you are using your phone, your mobile phone, once you join that link, remember to place your phone this way, not this way. That will give us a better view of you, and possibly stay where we will have less distraction. Don't stay where you have family members who have other things doing in the house and then join us. I can terminate the call. And once you finish presenting yours or speaking your mind, and your time is up, please don't send a request in again. Let others have that time. So on this note, I'm going to declare the parliament opened. Another thing is that please, you can mute your audio when you join. Turn on your camera to let us see your face, just to make it work for everyone else until it's your turn. And also, please describe yourself under that, under this invitation, so that we can know who is or who you are. So another thing is that when you want to present your own points, do us a favor. Tell us where you come from in any part of today's Nigeria, just to make it more interesting and detailed. So I have 2 parliamentarians who are already, I have about 4 parliamentarians who are already joining me. And if you can see on your screen, yes, they are. And that's how we're going to start. Okay. Let me see if my timer will still pretty much show up. Hang on. Let's see. Thank you very much. So I'm going to bring more people on so that we can share this slot for everyone joining. And yes, good evening, Bamidele Collins, Jude Eze, and Comrade UK. So it's good to have you on tonight, while others are also on the queue to join us. So here is we just lost one of the parliamentarians, say, but we have another person that will replace that slot quickly. Just a moment. So if you can see my screen, dear parliamentarians, if you can see my screen, you possibly can see a counter, a number. If you can, that is your timer. The moment it comes on, and then we run out of that time, that will be you. So let's get started. I'm going to share the slot now. We're going to start with Comrade UK. You're my first MP to talk this evening. How are you?
Yeah.
Remember, introduce yourself. Yeah, introduce yourself. Tell us where you represent from either from Oduduwa land or from, wherever you come from there. Tell us about yourself, and then, sir, manage.
Yeah, my name is Henry. Yeah, I come from Abia State, but right. I live in Washington DC. So I was so happy, for the sit at home. For sit at home. Yeah, I was so happy for the sit at home. It's a very good signal, for the government to know that people are not happy due to the oppression going on in Nigeria. I believe with this signal, there will be a very big turnaround. And definitely Biafra will come, Oduduwa will come, whether they like it or not. It's just a gradual process. So definitely, whatever thing that we can do to support the cause, I mean, I'm ready to, involve myself, both financially and otherwise. Then even I have some of my friends who are not Nigerians, who are also with the who also listen what we do. So them they are ready to also follow with join with the cause. But they are all Africans too, because they know what is going on. Some of them they want to even come to visit, but due to what is going on, they don't want to come, because a lot of Africans, they like Nigerians, but just as you see how the place is, some people want to even come and invest, even the white people too. But you see what is going on. So me, I cannot tell a friend to go to Nigeria to invest, because I don't want anybody to lose their money, because you see how we make our money here, So without me not wasting people's time, I will always join with the cause, whatever thing it takes,
Thank you so much, sir. That's a very brief one. You managed everything within time. Thank you so much for opening the floor. I'm going to go next to Comrade Jude. You will be next, okay? You have a good evening. So, Comrade Jude. Sorry, let me get others on as well, so that they can be on the screen. They will know that they will be waiting. So please mute your microphone, okay, until it's your turn. Thank you so much for joining us. So, Jude, I don't know what happened to Jude's camera. Right, Jude. So, there you go. Can you hear us? So now, Jude, we can hear you now. Remember, you will tell us where you are joining us from. You will tell us where you want to, where you really represent, in the part of Nigeria. Then you will present your, your point. Over to you. I think we are having issue. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? I can hear you when you spoke earlier. So, okay, we're going to have to manage this. Jude, I'm going to come back to you. Let me go to Aja Peter Oji. Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Amazing. Now we are coming to you now. So over to you. If you will manage the time, remember the rule. Introduce yourself and go straight for it. Anything you want us to know. Your contribution, please.
Okay. Thank you very much for this wonderful show. It's always a pleasure joining you. My name is Aja Peter. It appears on the screen. I'm from Enugu State. Presently, I'm in New Delhi, India. Yeah. So I've been following up.
Oh, what is going on with our connection? We just lost Peter there. So I'm going to stick. So sorry. I'm going to get back to Jude. Jude, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me as well?
Yes, I can hear you now. And can you please go on, please?
Yes, so
great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jude. I was actually, I am from Delta State, but I live here in the United States, and I am so impressed with the success of the sit-at-home protest that was conducted today. I am proud of the Biafrans. And I hope that this would continue. And I'm excited to join this. What do you call this? The panel. I'm glad to be here. So thanks for having me, Maiyegun.
Yes.
The People's Parliament. Thanks for having us. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you. Jude, normally you have a whole 5 minutes to express yourself on everything that you want to add. But if it's as brief as that, just to show your kind of, appreciation to what people were able to do today in expressing their displeasure with the continued incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If it's as brief as that, sure, but you have your time.
Well, yeah. Since it's our parliament, I never knew. But thanks for telling me that.
Normally you would expect a parliament to be like, I talk, you talk, he talk. But in this case, you will have a 5 minutes time. Talk about everything you want to talk about. Pass the message you want to pass, and it will go to somebody else.
Correct.
Do you want to do that?
As at now, my name is Jude Eze.
Lovely.
So the Eze itself should signify that I am Igbo. But I said, I do not personally believe in the breakup of Nigeria. I don't right now. But then I applaud those who believe in that. And I respect their decision to believe in a Biafra. I respect that. However, what I would love to see, it seemed to me that, like, let's use the United States, for example, when there was slavery here in the United States, the North and the South. I think the northern United States, one of the two, one of them wanted to keep slaves, and the other ones did not want to keep slaves. So what that means was they had a civil war in the United States. Now, what was very impressive about the civil war was that the whites, I believe the whites in the South, we were no longer interested in keeping Black people and people of color as slaves, fought alongside with Blacks and died alongside with Blacks. Why? Just so that Black people that look like me, can be free in the United States of America. So what I would love to see in Nigeria is that the northern Nigerians would join Biafrans and agitate and call for a Biafra land. We've seen the Yoruba, some Yorubas are interested in joining. We see the Igbos, some of them are interested. But where are the Northerners? Where are our brothers and sisters in the North? Why are they not joining us in this movement? So we need to also reach out to them in love and plead with them that we need them as well for this to be a success. We want the North to also join us in agitating for a Biafra, if that's what we want. So this is my opening take.
Yeah, Jude. I mean, it's a pleasure having you, and then hopefully we'll see you again in our subsequent ones. Okay, and you probably get used to it. All right, don't worry. It's always like this. But thank you so much for that brilliant, submission. I will then now go back to Peter. Peter is back, so let's hear from Peter.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for that interruption.
Oh, well, we're happy to have you back anyway. So you have your time, please.
Thank you, sir. And first of all, I just really want to appreciate this opportunity, because a lot of us really want to start up something like this to keep giving out information to our people out there. But living all the things we are doing has not been easy for us. So I really commend you for that.
Thank you.
Now, coming to what is happening in the country, it's always difficult calling that country by its name. So coming to what is happening there, I think particularly I'm really happy because the IPOB, they have not given up in their quest to make sure that what they are pursuing for becomes a reality. And it is really intensifying the country in such a way that it has spread like a wildfire. Even the Northerners are even getting tired of everything. And I was listening to the chairman or the secretary of the Northern Coalition, where he was talking about suing the Senate, the House of Assembly, as well as some other governmental agencies of conducting a referendum and making sure that people who are willing to remain in the country, they remain in the country, and those who are willing to leave should leave. I think we are getting there. So my point is that no one should relent. We must keep pushing until we get that we want. Let me stop here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter. That's an amazing one. I'm going to go to General Dami because, people were already challenging you to go ahead and put on something. And it seems that you are reading the comments, sir. So over to you, General. Oh, sorry. General, can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. I'm unable to hear you. Can you?
I think I can hear you now. Can you?
Yes, I can.
Beautiful. Now you are live. As usual, introduce yourself and then go for it.
Oh. But anyway, I'm Yoruba. I live in France, and I've been following your program.
Thank you.
It's been very, very. It's been a very knowledgeable program, and mine is I just want to share just a little bit. Like living in France has really opened my, like, the way I think, the way it's quite different from the way can you hear me?
Clearly, all of us can hear you. Don't worry. See, when you look at your screen, let me say this to everyone else as well, right? When you look at your screen and you can't see everybody else, that's me. What I'm doing is putting your face only when you're talking. People can see your face. They can hear you clearly. Don't worry about that. All right? You just continue talking.
Okay.
Please.
From what I've seen living in this part of the world life is just easy if we can do the same thing back home. Like, first, I think we need to separate religion from everything. If we can separate religion from everything, the system is going to work. Even if we all are separate ways, everyone needs to believe in whatever they want to. One, and then I believe things will work that way. That's my only contribution. Africans, we are backward because of religion. It has really messed up a whole lot of things. Religion, I don't think, and we have too many languages. That as well is a problem. We all don't speak the same language, and they say only people. A nation is defined by the people who speak the same language, who understands the same language. If we all speak the same language, we can all come to an agreement. We can all do things in the right way. But we don't speak the same language. How can we do things the right way? So we have to separate religion, language. These are major reasons why things are not working in Africa, not just Nigeria, in Africa as well. So Africans need to sit and think. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much, General. It's a pleasure having you, and you have a good evening, okay? So I'm going to go next. My brothers are you need to put on the camera if you have to participate tonight, please. So I'm going to go to Comrade Tunde. You seems to be like ready and warming up. Oh, bless you. I'm coming back to you. So General, I said General again. Yeah? Comrade Tunde, over to you, sir.
Okay. So
yeah, we can hear you now. Please go on.
Yeah. Okay. We have a lot of job to do.
Introduction. As usual, where you are reaching out from, and then when you want to represent to start with.
I'm Comrade Tunde from South Africa. I'm a Yoruba man.
Great.
State.
Class.
And I'm standing for Yoruba Nation. No more, no less.
Fantastic.
So
go for it, Baba.
Yeah. So I keep calling and I keep saying it. Baba, we need to educate each other. See, these people have dealt with our mental. We've got mental issues in Nigeria as well. What they call it, mental health issues. People have been affected. Poverty has turned a lot of people around. People can't think for themselves anymore. To be honest, some people, when you have a conversation with them, you'll be surprised what comes out of their mouth.
Mm.
And religion too has also damaged us.
Mm. I don't know what happened to the network there. Can you still hear me? We have an issue with that. Comrade, your time is still running. Your 5 minutes is still running. I hope that comes back. While we wait. Yes, while we wait. I'm going to go straight now to Comrade Ikwaku. Before I come back to the Comrade Tone M. Remember, you will be next after Ikwaku. But if Tunde comes back in, he can finish his statement or contribution, okay? So we'll go to Comrade Ikwaku. Over to you.
Good evening, Maiyegun.
Good evening.
Yeah, thanks for having me today. And I want to thank every other comrade out there. Thanks for your contribution. And I want to commend every Biafran. My name is Ikwaku. I don't want to give you a full detail because you don't
have to give the one where that is so close, but you can represent a place.
Yeah, I am from a dot nation. I'm a Biafran, Anambra.
Lovely.
So
go for it, Baba.
Yeah, I want to thank every Biafran today. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank our supporters because we have
it's
only the leader we have in the southeast and the Biafra as a whole. You know, not because you are holding a political office that makes you a leader. You're not a leader. We don't care about you. We don't look at you. We don't look up to you. You are nothing to us because you are not representing us. You are representing the people that put you there. So I want to thank every Biafrans that participated today in our sit at home. And I read a comment today. Somebody was telling us that we should form a political party. We should go through the due process. And I told them that, education is not only when you go to school to acquire certificates and have degrees. It's beyond that. I know what happened to Ojukwu. When he was fighting for Biafra, everybody stood by him. Everybody stood behind him. But immediately they allowed him to come and join political party. What happened to him? He did not win any election in the Biafra land that he led a war to liberate. He did not win any election there. Now you are telling us to go through the same process again, the same lies, because it's not going to work. Our people, we know what we want, and if we don't get what we want, nothing is going to work. We don't need political office. We don't need any appointment. What we need is, and if we don't get freedom, we'll keep on fighting. There's nothing is going to work over there. Nothing is going to work except if we are free. And if we are not free, nobody's going to be free in Africa. We all are dying in Africa because none of us agree to be where we are. None of us sign any document to be Nigerian. None of us sign any document to be called Nigerian because there's nothing like Nigeria. It has never existed because the way people talk about Nigeria, you will think there was a Nigeria that people came to colonize. There was no Nigeria. There was nothing like Nigeria. There was no people called Nigeria. We were living separately. We have Oyo Empire and what have you. We have Arochukwu. We have a Borno Empire. There was nothing like Nigeria. So if you are fighting to keep Nigeria, mind you, you are fighting for your slave masters who created you, who invented Nigeria. Let me use the word invention. They invented Nigeria because it has never existed. That's what point I'm trying to clear. Some people will tell us, let's build our country. There was nothing like a country. There is none, and there will be none like a country. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria has nothing to do with us. So that's the point I'm trying to raise here. Then those that are talking about restructuring, making it to work. Let me tell you, Nigeria cannot work because, number one, we don't talk about the cause of our problem. We only talk about the problems. We come about there's security problem, there's hunger. What led to security situation in Nigeria? What led to hunger? What led to divisive utterances we are making today? It's because of the faulty foundation. They laid a faulty foundation that they made it that nothing will ever work in Nigeria. If you like, bring Igbo man to be a president, it will never work. Bring a Yoruba man to be a president, it will never work because the foundation was faulty. And it will never work until we go back to where we came from, the way we are before the foreigners came to invent what they call Nigeria today. If not, we will keep on killing each other. Do you understand? We will keep on because Nigeria, you and I, it was meant for them. They are benefiting from Nigeria, not me and you. I'm living abroad today. I'm not happy living abroad because I have a home, but Nigeria chased me out of that country. I don't belong here. I belong to my place, but I was chased out because of the situation over there. So Nigeria will not work until we go back to where we came from. If we agree that we're going to be one, it's going to be based on agreement. It's going to be based on agreement, not forcefully. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Let me allow other people to continue as well.
Bless you, Odonikwaku. Your time is almost up as well. I love that. Detailed, passionate, and straight to the point. Let us go next to Tunde is back. I'll come back to you, Comrade Tonem. Tunde is back. He needs to finish with his time too. Comrade, good to have you back. One sec. Let me unmute you. Just a moment. Yes. One moment. You need to unmute yourself, Tunde. You have to do it yourself. Yeah. We can hear you now, by the way. So if you speak, we'll hear you. Oh, for some reason your audio is out. I know you can hear me, but your audio is completely out. I'm going to excuse you again, and I'm going to bring you back again. I'm so sorry. Do you want to say something now? Maybe. Let's see if it works. No, it's not. Okay. I'll come back to you again, bro. I'll come back to you again. So bear with me. I'm gonna go straight to Comrade Tonem now. If you will do us the honor, sir. Oh, hang on. What is going on with our audio? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working either. We can hear the scratches, but you know, the bit of no. You know what? I'm gonna come back to you too. All right. Let's see if that works or fixed. Okay, I'll be back. So yes, we might have some you know, connection issue here and there, but you know, trust me, yes, they are nothing that cannot be managed. So I'm gonna go to this comrade here that I can see your face, or Omale Tony Mula. That will be you next, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, my name is Omale Tony, actually, and then I'm a strict follower of your page.
Thank
so
you.
anytime I just need to download what is going on in Nigeria, I'll just come to your page and I'll just get all the gist.
Thank
so I can see that so many people are just expressing their displeasure. You know, graduating from school, you know, I'm like 3 years, 3-year job experience after on graduation. And when I was in school back then, this was not what I was. This was not the life that I was looking at. You know,
I'm with you. Don't worry. If you are seeing yourself on the screen only, that is just me. You know, popping up your face. Okay. So you continue. Okay. All right.
Okay. So graduating from school, you know, as a young engineer, we're looking for exciting opportunity, but there's nothing like that. Just like Chori said, that, you know, the Nigerian constitution is a Fulani constitution, or I think there was something he called it. The foundation is 40. Is 40. So there is nothing you can do that, you know, it will survive. It's just like when you have a soil that is bad, there's nothing you plant on it that will grow. With this our constitution, if anybody should come that okay, I want to be the president or something like that. The processes, the protocol is faulty. There's no way you succeed. That's why it seems that all of our leaders are, they are not. But we know that though they are all the same thing. But the thing is this, that the processes is faulty. So we just have to go back to the genesis of the problem, which is the foundations. That is the constitution. Because a constitution that does not spell out a severe penalty for corruption and all of those things, there is nothing. It is when the person is out of power, that is when you can prune such an individual. How does it work? So this, even I was going through Facebook today.
The faulty foundation. Pretty much like people trying to say, why is Nigeria not working? And well, they are not really paying attention to the foundation. But those who are paying attention to the foundation are the who are saying this will be fixed. Don't even try. And therefore, it is better to move their separate way peacefully without any bloodshed.
Exactly. Because the people that are saying, the people that are always after Biafra and all of this, I tell them that if life were easy for them, people will not be fighting for Biafra now. But this country is not working, so just allow people to go. Is it so difficult? Just allow them to go. Let them start afresh. Let them come up with their constitution and everything. So that all of these things that people do and get away with in Nigeria, it won't be like that. But the people that are in power, that are making this country, they will not allow you to do so. Imagine them going against electronic voting, transmission of electronic voting. It's because they know that if they support it, it will work again. So they will not allow it. So if this country was fair enough, Biafra people will not be calling for Biafra.
Thank you so much, Tony. You still have about 2 minutes left, but you want to call it a night at that point. Another person, they're going to yield to another member.
Okay. Thank you.
The question is up to you. Do you want to yield the rest of your time to another member? Oh,
okay. Well. About 2 minutes.
Okay. So thank you very much. So what I'm going to do next now is that we are going to go straight to our comrade Tony M. Let's check the audio again, sir. Let's see if it works. We are still having issues with that. You can hear me very well, right? But I can't hear you. And if I can't hear you, people can't hear you. You know what I mean? And so bear with me. I will come back to you once again. All right. Check that headphone. That may be the one that is not really connecting sometimes. Now, let me give you another trick. Go out of that link. Okay. By the time you want to get into it, it's going to show you the microphone on the side of the video. You will see it there. If it says it's working, green, that is you. But I'll come back to you, sir. So I'm going to go straight now to Comrade Smart or Sawaru. Sir, it will be your turn. Then after you, I'm going to go straight to Comrade Olatunji Babatunde, sir. You will be next. And remember, introduce yourself. Tell us wherever you want to represent or where you think you represent, and then go straight for it. 5 minutes. We can manage it. And if you don't want to finish the time, you can yield. That means you tell me, Maiyegun, I am going to yield the rest of my time to the next speaker. That saves us time, okay? Thank you very much, Comrade Osawaru. Over to you, sir.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
Am I coming loud and clear?
You are loud and clear, sharp and straight, please.
Maiyegun.
Sir.
Let me confess my thoughts. There was a time I nearly thought maybe you vet the name of people you accept on the program when I tried.
Oh.
Then later I realized there are so many people that try every day to call and we can't get through because there are so many people on the line.
I know.
Well, to start with, I just want to say thank you for everything you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
You see, Nigeria problem, you give people time, you say, you have the People's Parliament also are sometimes they should think of what to say. I must confess to you.
Yeah.
If you think even the time you spend it thinking on what you want to say, it's short. You will never know where to start and to end. The list is endless in a way that even 5 minutes, I don't know, but it's something.
Manage.
That is why I now understand why people like you never give up. You continue, even when you go to work, you still create time to do this. Because consistency is very important. Look, let me be frank with you. When this is over, your name should be written on a platter of gold. Because apart from the people on the ground, the most important part is this information. Because if you see what they are doing, this is the part they don't want people to lay their hands on. They try every way to suppress the information getting to, in short, just check all the freedom fighting the world where people got liberated. Without the flow of information, it's never possible.
It's never.
The information have to get to the grassroots before they can act. And of course, the problem with information processing is you need consciousness, which is other way education. And these are the two things they don't want our people to get back home. They don't want, and they are so impoverished that it's difficult to act on the information they get. But because of you people's consistency, people are beginning to wake up. It's gradual, but it will get to everybody. Look, Maiyegun, let me be frank with you, because everybody has spoken here. Everybody has said the same thing. There's one word that always comes out: foundation. I know when you talk about self-determination, renegotiation, but all of us know what should be the end result. Because if the foundation is wrong, there's nothing we are going to build on that foundation. If you like, you review the constitution. If you like, you change the name to OARO or OURO, whatever they want to change the name to. If you like, you change, you give the presidency to the Igbo people. Nothing you will do. First, the foundation have to be rearranged, or else everything we are doing, we are just wasting our time. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has seen this, because he was one Nigeria. I listened to him when he was president One Nigeria also. But he has seen it, that the foundation have to be reshuffled and resettled.
That's right.
Because everybody can be good neighbors. It's better than being together as enemies, as fighting each other. It's better. Look, let me just put it here, because according to my name, I'm from Edo State.
Really,
my father was a chief in the palace also before he died. My father was once Oshodi of Okitipupa. I don't know what that title means in Yoruba land. He was one Oshodi of Okitipupa. He even had a house in Ijagba in Moru. I think that was in Ondo State. We lived, but I didn't pick on the language because I was very small when we left. We only go to visit Ondo State to see the people living in his house that time before we came back to them.
Wow.
What I wanted to say is that there's no minority in Nigeria, because this is a problem that they have put in the mind of people. I know it's because the way Nigeria was arranged with the Wazobia thing, but the truth is that there's no minority. Okay, is there any ethnic group in Nigeria that is less than, let's say, 3 million? There is none.
I don't think so.
No, but Malta, how many population does Malta have? How many population? Even Finland, big Finland, is about not up to 5 million. So there is no minority in Nigeria. First and foremost, we have to disengage our brain from this thinking that we are minority, because the way Nigeria was treating us, we think we are. There's no minority in Nigeria. If we settle this in our mind first, then we believe we can stand alone, because they have restructured Nigeria in a way that everybody believes there is a resources that is supposed to go around everybody.
That's right.
That is an issue, because even if the majority of Edo people, Isoko people, or Isha, or whatever, they are even before Benin and Yoruba, they say other tribe there. Now, if you put it in their mind that they can't stand on their own, there is something up there they have to look up to go and get a court then you pick 4 or 5 people from those places, especially like we Benin. We are structured, sorry to say, we are structured to follow the thinking of one man. That is our own issue. Most other tribes, apart from the Igbo that are Republicans, that everybody's opinion should count. Nearly all other tribes are structured in a way that they have to wait from one central authority to
like
act.
command that everybody will be like until or something. I'm with you.
Chief have not spoken. Oba have not spoken. Igwe have not spoken. Obi have not spoken. That one, look, I really respect you guys because I participated in Babangida Must Go riot. I broke my leg in that riot. And the next day, I still struggled to come out. Then soldiers came, they shoot some people, they kill some people, everybody enter house. Then I just lose hope, honestly. I lost hope. But I discovered that it's not those that give up that succeed. It's those that refuse to give up that will eventually succeed. That's why I respect you guys. And because of your education and information, all of us are waking up. You see, I'm wearing this. Why? Because I can't understand Maiyegun. You know why I begin to support this ESN more especially. In my own village, Fulani killed some people, Fulani herdsmen. And when they kill some people in my village, in their farm, the village have to come together, donated money to do what? Because they know police will not act, army will not act, because all of that control. They went from my village, which is about, I don't know how many kilometers to Benin, because that was where the nearest Sariki was living, to go and appease the Sariki. After killing the villagers in my village, they went to Benin City to go and see the Sariki. They asked who is the highest Sariki. But you understand it.
I'm with you.
Then I now wonder why somebody will be killing and against people that volunteer themselves to defend their mothers, their daughters, their children, their land. I don't know why anybody in his right sense would be against ESN. Because they are doing what I see happening everywhere and there's nobody to do it. But as I told you earlier, the problem is this, Maiyegun. They have picked few people in each land, especially with that are structured in a way to listen to one man or 2 men or 3 men. They pick those ones and use it to tie it down. Because if the South finally realize we only have one enemy, all of us can be good neighbors.
Comrade Smart, sir.
We only have one enemy. You know it. I can't. Do I mention the name?
What do you say?
I said we have one enemy. Everybody knows the common enemy the rest have. That is why if the South governors come together, it's a big problem in some places. They don't want us to know that all of us, we have only one enemy. The day we realize it and we come together, every issue is solved. Nobody will be giving a award to a military that is killing his own people.
Let me go to another question. Yeah, let me go.
Thank you very much. Because
detailed participation. I look forward to another one next time. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Yeah. Let's go to Comrade Olatunji. He actually exhausted all his 5 minutes, which is good. But if you are not going to finish your time, you can yield after you make your contribution. Comrade, sir.
Hey.
Hey, sorry.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My name is Olatunji Babatunde.
I am so happy to see your face. And you know why?
Why?
Thank you so much. Yeah. Go on.
Okay. I'm very happy to be with you today with other comrades. I have a lot to put down, but I will just mention it one by one. I'm very happy for the ESN today. What I saw today, I'm very, very happy to see that every one of them, cooperate and they yield to the leader. Oh my God. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that kind of something in Nigeria before.
Some people said it's a referendum. Like some people believe that that's a referendum. That's just a verdict. You know what I mean?
Trust me, it is a referendum. It is. Because immediately, if they put a referendum down today, trust me, ESN is going out of Nigeria. If they do that today, ESN will be out of Nigeria right now. Everybody will be just like, you just wake up and like, bah, 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 ESN flag will be up there. They're gone. Biafra is gone. I'm telling you. So I keep wondering, why is it difficult for the other tribe to do the same thing? Trust me, I keep on wondering every day that why is it difficult for us, other tribes, to do the same thing ESN did today? I think we should learn. Other tribes should learn from what ESN did today. Then we have some other people, especially those people in abroad, where I am here. Some other people are still thinking remotely. I don't know what comes to them. Okay, let me give you an example. I have a friend. We discussed it one day. He said, if I have 200 million, what will I do with it? I said, well, right now, I'm going to leave out of Nigeria. I will go either to Republic of Benin or I'll go to Ghana or Togo to set something down, probably like a company or something like a business. He said, do you know, can you believe how he raked on me that day? He said, why are you talking like this? Which kind of person are you? We are in the same United States. Trust me, I'm calling from United States. We are in the same United States. I'm like, calm down, friend, calm down. Okay, let me give you my explanation. Just like, let me give you my explanation. Okay, the system is not good, as every one of you used to say. I think Mr. Opaku said the same thing. The system is not good. The foundation is bad. I told him, I'm like, okay, let's look at it this way. Look at the feasibility study. If you do your feasibility study about the business you want to make, that business will collapse in Nigeria, first of all. Secondly, there is no light, no road, no water, no anything that can boost the business. And even the government, the government policy doesn't go with the business.
Stifles you.
So, how are you going to succeed? How are you going to succeed with that business? Just tell me how you're going to succeed. Tax, they will impose tax, every tax on you. Government policy, zero.
What
no
about
road, no everything?
Sir, what about funding? People say
the funding, that's right.
There's loan in Nigeria, and you want to start a business, and they say the loan is at 30% or 33%. That means before you even start your business, somebody else already owned 33% of that business.
Of the business, of the loan.
Succeed.
So I'm like, okay, look at it. Look at those things I just mentioned now. How are you going to? I've said, oh, okay, let's look at it another way. How many businesses have already left Nigeria to other countries? Dunlop, do you want to tell me if all those business, they don't know how to do business, or they have not been thinking or what? I said 70% of the government policy and the system will affect that business. Then the remaining 30%, which is the human power, will affect the business as well. Because the system has already affected the 30%. That 30% will jump on your business as well. Do you understand do you see the picture of what I'm saying? The system has already affected the 30% that remain. Hello?
I'm with you.
Are you hearing me? Yeah. So I'm like, there's no way that business is going to succeed. I said, we are living in the same country. This country, okay, this is the country that when there is COVID, they give all the business, anybody that have business, they give them money. They give them loan. They give them, and the loan is just the 1%. Just pay 1%. That is what they had on the loan. But all those things is not happening in that country. So how are you going to succeed? Why you having? I'm just like, my conclusion on he was like, you are on a denial about that country.
You're in denial.
Yeah, you are in a denial about that country. So you don't want to call a spade a spade. So I'm just happy about what the ESN did today, and I want our other people, other tribe, maybe like the Middle Belt, the Yorubas, the Efik or whatever, we should do the same thing. We should maybe actually, as you are campaigning I did the same thing. I'm doing the same thing every day. I'm sending that message to everybody in Nigeria. All my contacts in the phone, I send it to them. You know,
So
and I want to tell you that some of them, I have some politicians in my family, you know, in Lagos State. Do you believe since NSAS time, he has not been talking to me anymore?
Why?
Because I called him. I'm like, do you see what is happening? How many people get killed? He said nobody get killed. I said nobody get killed. I said, do you know we are seeing everything that is happening in Nigeria right now? He said those people that got killed are those people that went on accident. They have an accident on the Ibadan Express. I'm like, what are you talking about? Do you believe since that time he has not been calling me anymore? And anytime he comes to United States, he comes to my house. He's staying in my house. I drive him around. I took off. I would definitely take off from my work to satisfy him. But since that time, he has not been calling me. You know, and I see that a lot of people did not know what they want. A lot of people did not see things the way we see it in abroad here. And those people that see it are very few. So I'm imploring every one of us to keep on telling them, because we have a lot of people that have not, heard about this music. I'm telling you,
we have to
a lot of people. We have to keep on telling them, so that the grassroots can, hear what we're saying, hear all these things, know about it. Please,
thank you, comrade.
And really thank you, Maiyegun. I thank you very much.
It is a pleasure having you with us tonight.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy to see your face. By the way,
thank you, Maiyegun. Yes.
So now let's go back to Tunde. I'm sorry, guys, that I admitted everyone in, right? But we have some queue that we're trying to close before we come to. We have another hour, so don't worry. We have another 1 hour before we will go tonight. But let me go back to Tunde. I hope it works this time, because at least you've never really got disconnected for the past few minutes. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, Maiyegun.
Yeah, so now you're back.
So honestly, the previous comrade Olatunji, honestly, he has said it all. You know, he has really said it all. And whoever was in denial, I think it's like, see, there's some issues, there's some things we don't take serious in that country. Mental health is a problem, Baba. Mental health, bro. And they've struck us with poverty in that country. And a lot of people in that country, with the poverty that they've gone through, have really changed their mindset. I mean, somebody will be blue, will be calling it white. Blue. This thing is blue now. Somebody will be white, see. I mean, because of what he wants to, because of what he wants to, take into his mouth. Your dignity, where did you put it? I mean, we need to be realistic. We need to be real with each other. A lot of people in Nigeria, like for me, for one now, you're in Nigeria, I don't have time. You can't really fight for yourself. You can't speak out. I'm doing one thing. I'm putting my face up here. I don't know whoever is watching this on this platform. Maybe Jesus is there, but I'm sacrificing myself right now. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. You guys need to start doing something back home. Those market women need to be educated. Informal education, people don't take it very important. Informal education, where people have to be sat down and talked to. Let them realize what is going on. It's not about BSc. I keep saying it. It's not BSc. It's not PhD. People need to know what goes on around them. They need to know. Okay, I was having a conversation with a friend as well. He stays in China. He said, bro, I'm trying to save money. When I'm going to Nigeria. I said, bro, you just want to waste your money. You are going to invest in a country where they don't have good government policy that's going to guide you with your businesses. Don't you know, if you have to establish businesses, you need government policy as well. Infrastructure, zero.
People don't tend to, Tunde, sorry to cut you short, right? People don't tend to count this as a very vital, component of saying we are building an economy. People feel like you can work abroad. Oh, you made some money abroad. You can go back to Nigeria. Financial literacy will make you never to put your hard-earned money in a country like Nigeria, especially with the way they structured it. But people don't tend to know how important that part of you investing in Nigeria and all of that, Tunde. They don't tend to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe because we are into much of a theoretical aspect in Nigeria. We don't do the practical. We don't really come. No, people, for example, you see people, they'll talk, but when it's for the action to take place, it's not gonna happen. We are used to just talk, we are used to just theoretical aspects, we just write. We don't practicalize what we jot down, what we don't do it. That's why our country is like that, Baba. That is why Nigeria is like that. People, I mean, we've talked ourselves that if you don't go to school, if you don't have degree, you can't make it. What? Like really?
Now we did go now. Now we are struggling.
The degree, what are we? With the PhD, what are we? We are a shithole country. I'm sorry to say that. And that's the honest truth. I just have to be real. Me, at my age, I want to stop deceiving myself. I want to stop deceiving myself. I'm not doing this because of myself. I know that this journey is a very long one, but my own case, at least they will write it down that Tunde also did something.
Exactly. Now, they have a word for that. I mean, they actually have a sentence for that. Comrade Tunde, they said, how did I actually miss it? They said posterity. Yeah, posterity will judge you. On record today, on Maiyegun's diary Politico, every word that came out of your mouth, passionately, directly, is on record. And you'll stay on record for a while. You have another a minute before your time ends. Yeah.
We need to start educating each other. We need to start, honestly, especially those market women. Those market women. In fact, and again, I salute the IPOB, honestly. I salute you guys. I salute what happened today. I respect that. I respect. Honestly, I really do respect. And I want Yoruba people to learn from that. Let's start learning. We need to start learning from you guys. I know, I've always clamored that why are we treating this? I mean, Yoruba man now. But one thing about me, Baba, me, I say the truth, though. I don't care who you are. But don't talk to me again. I don't care. But I'll say the truth. We have been maltreating the Igbo people for a long time. And it's very wrong. But I'm very happy they're standing for themselves right now. And which is good. We need to emulate all those attitudes from them. They are doing the right thing. I salute you guys.
So inspiring, peaceful. People expect them to start, burning houses, protesting, blah, 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 blah. But they chose another one that shocked everybody. And look at us. We are talking about them. And they did not kill anybody. They did not fight anybody. They just sat away from all the public activities. Tunde is impressive.
Which is good. Which is good. So from there, honestly, we just need to start educating each other. Those markets where I collect 1,000, 5,000. What do you want to use it for? Really? Really? I remember I went to the and there was like an old woman. I know her properly. She's into politics. She's always with PDP. Then when I went to greet her. She was complaining that I said, Mommy, I'm going go now. You collect money. Just smile. That's what I said to her. I said, you think we are young or we are small, we don't know what you were doing. You collect money. All this things stop. It needs to stop. That's why, Maiyegun, you said something, and maybe the day before yesterday, that you created a party to show you that the one Nigeria cannot work. Baba, it can't work.
It can't. God bless you today. Thank you so much. Let me go to Comrade Tone now. All right. Let's see if we are able to get you on. Tunde, you are a star. I'll see you some other time. You have a good one, Baba. So let's Comrade, sir, and to every other person still waiting, every other member of the parliament, it will get to your turn. But let me see if this works, sir. Can you say something?
Yeah, I fixed it. You can hear me now.
Finally. Thank you very much. So, yeah. Now, you're going to tell us, like, as usual, introduce yourself, where you want to represent, and then fire on. Pick your topic.
Okay.
Nothing is, right direct to the book, but just make it interesting for us.
Well, on popular demand here, I still believe in Nigeria because I served Nigeria. I know that went to work and, came out alive. I'm here. I live in the United Kingdom now. I'm from Dortmund originally, and I've got very strong roots in Lagos. I see myself as a Lagosian. more than even Dortmund. Okay, right. From my own little experience, a lot of people these days I find a lot, with all due respect to people that are 30 or 35 and all that. I'm much older than that. I look much younger than my age. But a lot of people that are about 30, 35, they don't even know the history. They don't read their history. They don't even know how. I mean, all these things started from the 50s. It started from that monster called Amado Bello. Sorry, I have to say that on camera. I have to call this spade a spade. I don't care. Yeah? I mean, they used the main politicians we had then was Amado Bello, we had Zik, we had Awolowo. They exploited the ignorance of people then and used and introduced tribalism for their own selfish ends. And that is why we found ourselves where we are today. It's just simple, whether we want to accept it or not. If tribalism flowed into the army, it flowed into the politics and all that, and after Obasanjo, okay, the oil well now that individuals have, whose idea was it? Is it not Obasanjo? Yet Obasanjo is still alive, flourishing all about as if he's not part of the people that destroy the system. Let's say the truth. Today, I saw something. Maiyegun, I sent something from my other number. I don't know whether you saw it today. I sent some.
I haven't. I haven't.
Yeah,
Possibly, but I will see it. But you can probably, if it's very relevant to what you're about to contribute, give us.
I saw some images today for the sit-down order. With the sit-down order, I totally agree. But one thing was, I think some criminals have infiltrated IPOB.
Okay.
They on Sunday evening they stopped this like a highest bus that was traveling through, and all the occupants were severely beaten up. Some cars were stopped, and basically they ended up setting that bus on fire with 2 people in there. What a gruesome way to die. How can you kill your own brother? And what makes you different from the Hausa Fulani that's been killing people and raping people? I saw another clip again in Onitsha where they were attacking people that were selling food. They were pouring out their food. That woman, for all you know it, maybe it's her source of income. She cannot afford not to open her little mama put business. But these people went on. They beat the living hell out of her and poured out all her food in the gutter.
Wow.
So how are we going to move forward? So when we get to when we achieve the Biafra, is that how we're going to live?
Sorry to cut in there, comrades, sir.
Yes,
just for the sake of our viewers, okay. I want to admit that I have seen some of the videos, and the reason why I didn't take many of them for what I condemn all those attacks, right? The reason why I didn't take every of them for what the captions are on the videos is because I remember that not until I convinced myself that it was impossible for ESN to attack Owerri prison and get away with for hours. Not until I was able to convince myself with some evidence, I couldn't come out to deny that. I mean, to tell people that I don't believe ESN did it. Now, in this case, I haven't.
I have researched it, and I put some phone calls. Yeah, I've put some phone calls through to Nigeria. I've spoken to 1 or 2 persons in the east, and they did confirm that, because they are claiming that they are trying to enforce it. But you don't enforce stuff by destroying other people's business and taking lives. It is wrong. It is criminality.
Absolutely.
Let's call a spade a spade. And now, what they've done right now is that they've unwittingly given the federal government more evidence to call for death penalty for Mr. Kanu, because that's what they want to do. They are really pressing for death penalty for him, So with all those images and all that, you can't see we can't be shooting ourselves in the foot, So I could go on and on and on and on. See, it's time for us to
time. Remember,
it's time for the Yoruba people and the and the Igbo people and other people, other ethnicity that are not involved and all that to get involved and to tell these people, listen, enough is enough. You guys got to go. It cannot continue. It cannot continue. And I see people coming with the Yoruba nation saying, yeah, Yoruba nation or not. Listen, the truth, yeah, with all due respect, yeah, you cannot achieve Yoruba nation without the Igbos. That is the truth. It's just the truth. And so also Biafra as well. It's not about Igbo. It's not about Yoruba. It's not about whether you're Ichekiri and all that. It's okay. How about the Calabar people? They are in fact they are micro. If they call us the dots, then that means they are the micro dots. Where are they going? They don't have no say in Nigeria. So the thing is, we've got to start we've got to start changing our mindset. Okay, we're talking about all the struggle, all the suffering that is happening in Nigeria. Big Brother is running. What is big? That is personally, someone might say, okay, I'm old-fashioned. Yes, let it be, but that's rubbish because there's no economic value or any value. They don't even have a clue of what is going on. Someone goes in, you get locked in for about a month and all that, and people are giving you houses and cards to a key and all that, all sort of rubbish that they are doing. I don't watch it personally. I mean, people don't get amused.
Call it distraction. Yeah, some call it.
Yeah, but guess what? The two big sponsors of Big Brother, are under 30.
I read about them,
and they live in Nigeria and they are millionaires. Go and research what one of them has got a payment portal system and all that, but yet he invested in Big Brother and all that. Who are in the Big Brother? It's Igbo people and Yoruba people. There is no outside there.
Tone, I think our time is up now. Okay. We can go on and on. But I would glad to have you once again. We call it People's Parliament. I'm glad that when you started, you said an unpopular opinion. So people might react. It's normal. And I'm glad that you were able to come on to join us tonight. Okay. I hope to see you some other. All right.
Thank you.
We have our first lady in. We're going to have to start from her. Then I'm going to come back to Comrade Samuel. Hero, you have been patiently waiting. I am waiting for what is inside that, that mind, waiting to come out. But I'll go to the first lady for the night. Let's make it. Let's make it lady first. I mean, ladies first. We may not be so lucky to have her for long. Olawanile Ma, comrade, it's your turn. And if you can, if you can hear me, I'm going to try and unmute you. You will tell us where you introduce yourself and hang on. Let me see. Okay. I think you have to do that yourself, ma. You have to unmute yourself. If you can, please.
Done that. I've done that.
Now, there you go. The first and the only lady for tonight joining us. Please, you have the floor.
Hello, Maiyegun. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, ma.
My name is Olawanile.
Pleasure.
I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria, actually.
Grant.
If there's anybody that is into
Princess, because I'm trying to work with the voice. It seems that it's pretty much easier when they know that they are seeing the face of Princess. A beautiful princess.
Really?
Princess. So, yes, go on.
I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria. Maiyegun. Very impressed with the IPOB today. I've always said it that they've been well put together, Yorubas have a long way to go because we are very unique in our own ways.
That's right.
But Yoruba people do not respect leadership and rule of law. I was saying it in the comment section tonight that the kind of stunt that was pulled by the IPOB members today, Yoruba can't do that. Iya Sikiru, we have to sell corn today, and she will be so aggressive at doing it. I was driving out yesterday, there is this madness in Nigeria. Everybody, people are mad, Maiyegun, I must tell you.
A lot. Oh, some people will joke. Princess.
I was driving out yesterday, Maiyegun. There was this very bad road. But I had plowed the road the night before, you know. And while I was going, I saw that every other vehicle was just passing on one particular side of the road. And I knew the middle of that road was okay. So I drove through it. And everybody started screaming. I had to roll down. Where they shake now. If I know the road is good and I can pass it and you feel it is all right, where they shake it is not by being old. It is not by being young. Everybody around here have the mental disorder, one way or the other, bipolar disorder. The sky around us, around Nigeria, is covered with bipolar. People are mad. You see professors, yeah? You go to events, you see professors talking one Nigeria. What has that got to do with me? You see people justifying what IPOB has said. You see people coming around to tell you, they've been there, they can fix it. Fix what? If Assistant Jesus Christ should come to rule this country, yeah? Assistant Jesus Christ, with this constitution, is going to fail. They will fail. In the religious book, I sent something to you this evening. I read something on Exodus. I'm a Muslim, but I read something on Exodus today that if you have livestock, it says something about open grazing. If you have livestock, do not allow your livestock to go to someone else's land to graze there. The Bible is against open grazing. Why are your pastors? Why are your stupid pastors not talking about it? Why are the likes of Adeboye? Baba Wenetowa Nikejai, what's his name? The one that said he's going to fight. The one that was opening the shit on his face.
Bakaru,
yeah. Bakare could not come out to tell us that. Okay, see what the Bible said about open grace. They should be John dying. They are all dining together.
Yeah.
If your livestock should go on someone else's farm and graze on it, you pay. The Bible said that. But these people are not coming out to tell people that. They are not coming out to say anything about it. You're going like, yeah, hey, you're my generation. I have to work. You want to work. Who are you working for? Who are you working for? I want to buy me. Are we like our parents that kept quiet all along? Are we like them? Do you think we don't know what we are doing?
Princess.
Do you think when we allow people that went into the military that were unable to finish school? The people that were joining military in my father's time were people that could not cope academically with their studies. These same people went into the military. These are the people controlling professors. The professors are folding their arms like mugus. And you think we will do that? We will move. We are moving Yoruba nation forward. We will go. Whether they like it or yes, we are living. It is what it is,
Thank you, Princess.
I don't know. Yeah, you're welcome, Maiyegun.
You don't know how much people are so happy to see your face. But go and read the comment. I'll let you go and read the comment. Take your time.
All right, Maiyegun. Yeah.
You have a good evening. It's a pleasure.
You too.
Yes, I'm going to go to Comrade Samuel Hero. After you, it will be Ijinle Media. You know one thing I admire about you, Ijinle Media TV, your comfort, your comportment, and then your kind of a calmness. You have no idea that I admire that. But I'll come to you next after Comrade Samuel. So, Comrade, over to you. Can you hear me? Mute.
I have unmuted. Can you hear me?
Clearly, all of us.
Good. Yeah, my name is Samuel. I am from Anambra, Omambala. And yeah, actually why I wear this cap today is to give the zoo, Nigerian government, a better target so that they will kill me next. Because
I hope not.
if I say that I'm a Biafran and you want to kill me for it, shoot me. This is my skull. Shoot it. And I will die smiling. And I will dance into Valhalla or heaven. Our people should go back and listen to what Commander Ikonso said. It's not a joke. He said that we are not doing anything with our life. We are willing to go to Abuja and do anything for Biafra to come. But they have already given us bad name. They have already called us terrorists. We are being this way we are because we love the life of our people.
That's right.
As they have called us terrorists, they have declared war on us. And now the little thing we told our people to do is to sit at home so that you will show that love you have for us, dying for you to be saved. It's true that a lot of people doesn't know that they are slaves in their own land, but we are here to save them. Now, if we told them to sit at home and they refuse to sit at home, that means they are inviting us to react to the attack because Nigerian government is killing us. They have marked us out for dead. Every day, anywhere they see us, they kill us, and nothing will happen. So now, if we tell you people to sit at home and you refuse to sit at home, what you are telling us is to react. We should attack Nigerian government when they attack us, so that war you are running away from, it will come to Biafra land. And when it gets to Biafra land, you will choose now whether to stay at home for one day in a week or to live in IDP camp and not even open shop at all. So our people should use their sense, and I'm happy that they used it. And there are some people here who come up to say, oh, Igbos, the people were killed. But what we said is, why is it that people don't understand English? Is it the IPOB that is sitting at home that went to burn people's car? Or is it IPOB that is sitting at home that went to destroy people's destiny? Why we said sit at home? What is the reason? The reason we said sit at home is because if you come out, they will kill us. If you come out, they will kill you. They will label you IPOB, ESN. And we said this thing to save their lives. And now the Nigerian government killed them. They want to pin it on us. There is nothing you will do that a saboteur can never have an excuse. That is why the indigenous people of Biafra have learned how to maximize the potential of a saboteur, and we are using it to fight Nigeria. Great. Listen, 99% of all the war you have in the world, 90% is being brought by saboteurs, because they are the ones that will advise the enemy to come and attack these people, kill them. Then they will react. Everything, they will inflame passion and anger. The whole place will be boiling. So now that those saboteurs are Nigerian government, when the Eastern governors pay these people money to come and attack ESN, what it means is that they are destabilizing our region. People should take their mind away from IPOB, because what IPOB is saying, you said that you are a Nigerian, no IPOB is killing you. We say we are not Nigeria. You want to kill us. Who is wrong in this place now? So when we say that we want to leave Nigeria, we are not saying that we want to fight a war, but they are bringing war to us. And we are happily dying. But the problem we are having with Nigerian government is that we are fighting them within the law. And they are doing everything they can to paint IPOB black with the help of unreasonable Igbo people. Just like some of us who believe that IPOB are the ones who shot at people, even with overwhelming evidence of zoo government killing people unnecessarily. They still see the lies and the fake informations, they will still support it. If you ask the person, you say, I called my brother. Did that your brother you called? Was he there? Did that person that killed those people, did he tell him that he was ESN member? Did ESN member tell them that I was the one that killed you? What evidence do you have that he was an ESN member that shot at your people or destroyed their vehicle? We have sit at home. Our sit at home was to start by 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. So people were shot at 5:30 a.m. Our order has not even taken effect. And these people, you see some intellectuals and people who don't have sense, they will come to justify it because they are looking for excuse to justify their hatred for IPOB. You know that we are the only structure. The structure of IPOB is fighting Nigerian government within the law, and they don't know how to combat it. That is why they are convincing some idiots.
Bless you, English. Comrade. I'm sorry to. I'm sorry to cut in. Your time is up.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're almost done as well. I see a lot of people waiting, and then we're almost done. Okay. So, but again,
thank you so much. I want to say one thing, please. What I want to say is this: there is no government of the world that a genuine government can never be happy to have coward citizens. It will fail the government. Nigerian people have cowards, all of them cowards. The person who committed treason is Buhari on 20th October. Sit at home, not the one he committed in 1985. It is the one he committed on 20th October 2020 by shooting at the same people that believe in the same zoo he is leading. He shot at them, but there is no strong Nigerian person to come out to say that you have committed treason because they are afraid, they are cowards. Nigerians failed Nigeria the day they allowed the death of Delegiwa to go in vain, and the death of Baba, that singer, that Yoruba singer, Baba Fela. They allowed the potentials that passion should have ignited Nigerians if they believed in Nigeria, but they don't believe in Nigeria. When you have cowards, you have a failed system, and Biafra cannot entertain cowards who cannot tell a bad leader that you are leading the people to death. So I want to thank you very much, Maiyegun. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. Continue like this. What our leader said, and I will never forget it. Our people don't like money. We don't like anything. What we want from you is to be speaking truth. Any day you deviate from the truth, we run away from you. What they don't understand in the zoo is the meaning of referendum. The person will come here and tell you, I believe in Nigeria. Another person will tell you, I believe in Nigeria. Are you the one that will vote for Biafrans when the time comes? Or do the one man is half right to believe in Nigeria?
When Biafra referendum comes, everybody will have to
Biafrans that will vote for Biafra. So when they talk all these things, ignore them. What we are saying is referendum. Thank you so much.
You have a good one. Thank you very much for that too. It's a pleasure having you. I'm going to go to Ejile Media TV. We have just about half an hour to go. And then I have about 4 people or 5 people to still speak. If we manage it well, that'll be about 25 minutes. I'll go straight to Ejile Media TV. Baba?
Yeah. Good evening, Maiyegun General.
Good evening,
good evening,
sir.
everyone on the platform.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here again tonight. But first thing first, I want everybody to understand that Nigeria has to break up. If you see anybody defending one Nigeria people, you see them, they don't have any tangible reason to support Nigeria. If they talk for 5 minutes, you see them contradicting what they said earlier on. Look at this guy, I think Tony or so, the guy that spoke about 2 callers from now. He started with he's not in support of breaking up, as the one Nigeria person. But look at him getting to the end of his speech, you can see him, he contradicted himself. Do you understand? So most people give, just because you want to kill the dog, you give the dog a bad name. They don't say anything positive in the struggle. Sorry for not introducing myself. I'm from Delta State, Ishekiri to be precise, by Rep Oduduwa Nation.
Fantastic. Now go for it.
Yeah, so you see that most of them, they contradict themselves. They don't see anything good in this struggle because they believe in one Nigeria. And anybody believing in one Nigeria, why should you believe in one Nigeria? In a country where we have selective justice, where you see Shekau and government officials going into the bush to negotiate with terrorists, carrying firearms, AK-47, AK-49, they take pictures with government officials and policemen. DSS is not after them. That is enough reason for us to break up Nigeria. Anybody against the Fulani agenda is labeled a terrorist. And who are the real terrorists? These Fulani people, they commit all acts of terrorism. Nobody says anything about it. In a country where you have clashes between 2 ethnic groups, maybe Hausa Fulani against the Igbo, Hausa Fulani against the Yoruba, the soldiers will come. Instead of them to make peace, they take sides with the Fulani and they kill the other ethnic group. Is that the country we should believe in? Look at Dangote with all the vast land in the north. All their vast land, everything. Dangote is not building a refinery in the north. He's not building a cement factory in the north, but he's coming down here to build cement factory and building refineries. Why? There are interior motives to all this. Look at what happened at his site in Ogun State about last week. Between Hausas and Yoruba. Soldiers came in, they started shooting, killing Yoruba people. I thank God lives were lost, but he Dangote too lost a lot of properties. Maybe insurance will cover it, bank loans will cover it, but it is a loss to him too because the point is struck. So things like this continue to happen, and our main problem is our political class. Those are the real saboteurs we have now. If you check it out, those in the Senate, our governors, our legislators, our ministers, PU and Igbo governor, Igbo senator, Igbo legislator, Yoruba legislator, they are the problems we have now. They are the real saboteurs we have now. Because if they could come with our own idea, let them withdraw from Abuja, let them all come back home and sit at home. What laws are you making? You make laws, your laws do not stand. Your laws do not hold ground. They say they don't want cattle grazing. They don't want you to graze cattle on our land. No cattle. But the Fulanis are telling us that it's not possible, that you cannot put cattle in your pocket and move with them. So what are they telling you? That you make laws, your laws don't count. You cannot control your resources as a state while they control their own resources, and you say you are a governor. What are you governing? They come to your state, they kill you, you say you are a governor. What are you governing? You are in Abuja, you say you are making laws. What laws are you making? So it is high time our political class come back home and reason with us. Because most of them, when we get what we want, most of them will die in exile. I can assure you that, Maiyegun General. Most of them will die in exile. Their family names will be eradicated from our land. We'll get what we want. Not to take your time, Maiyegun. Keep up the good work. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
God bless you for another, important and then a very, very vibrant contribution, I would say. I'm going to go straight now to Mazi Somto Ozioma. You are going to be next tonight. Then I'm going to go to another lady, which is joining us tonight. I love that smile, by the way. I wish I could just take the slot away from Mazi. But I don't want to offend a titled chief because you look so titled. You're like a titled chief, comrade. But you go first. Yeah? Over to you. If you can unmute, or I will do it for you. Let me see. Hang on. I think I did it now. Over to you. Just introduction and then use your time.
Can you hear me now?
Clearly.
Okay. Thank you very much, Maiyegun. I've been trying a long time to, connect with you, call you, but the line is always busy. So I'm very, very happy that I participated in this parliament. I must commend you for your good work, and I must say that, see, this thing might take time, but with the way we are doing it, that they have brainwashed a lot of, in fact, all Nigerians, they have brainwashed us. You understand? But with this education, this information that we are sharing online, even me myself, sometimes I will just call all my family after listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and learning, after attending his lectures, learning some things. I will call my people, the one I know that they can't, like my parents, that I know that they cannot come online, they can't participate in all the social media stuff, and I'll be educating them. I'll be telling them, I make sure we, the people that are in diaspora, we need to do more. Communicate to our people that are back home. To be frank with you, I came from, I'm from Imo State, Igbo. You understand? I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself.
But you finally did, and then just,
In my area, it is hard for you to see any family that doesn't have someone living abroad. I don't know if you understand me.
I do.
We have virtually, as in every family has someone living abroad. You understand? What I'm trying to say is that we need to strategize, especially we in the diaspora. We need to do more by educating our people back home. Because most time, if you call them, they don't even know what is going on. They don't. When I called my people back home last week, I asked them how far. I hope you are not going. I hope you guys are not going out on Monday. They don't even know what is going on. I was the one that told them. because the mainstream media is not sharing all this information. So we, the diasporans, we have the duty to inform our people, try as little as we can to encourage them. You understand? Encourage them not to go out or not to, as in to abide by things that is going on. And another thing I want to mention is this. How sure is this guy that said that the IPOB killed people or did this or burned the car? How sure is he? Because on a several occasions we have seen where the military people, like the time they killed one northern politician in Imo State, and they leveled it ESN within some minutes. Immediately they said it's ESN, we have killed some and we have captured some. All those things are just trying to put
you know why I
didn't
use the video myself, Mazi. You know why I didn't use the video? I saw the video. You know, the reason why I didn't use that was because they said this happened last night. What would make SN attack, or what would make IPOB attack anybody on Sunday night when the stay at home is today?
That's the thing. That's how they played it last time. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it's going to be on Sunday, but later shifted the day to the following day. So them thinking that it was that day, and they committed that crime, killing that northern politician in Imo State. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't that day that was declared holidays. Exactly. So that was. If not that, they would have labeled it ESN or IPOB. Although I think they still say it's IPOB and ESN that did it.
Now they have a way with the way they capture their headlines in Nigeria when it comes to the IPOB, ESN, unknown gunmen. They will say unknown gunmen did this. Then when you read the news, you will be seeing IPOB in the news. You'll be seeing ESN. What is unknown gunmen and IPOB doing in the same news? Now, damn, that's what they did. Their media in Nigeria.
I want to use this opportunity to encourage all of us. See, right now, the days when they use mainstream to intimidate us, to propagate all these their lies. Right now, everybody is a media person. We are all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has taught us how to be journalists and investigator and everything. You understand? We all have the power in our hands now. As long as you have phone, you can do all that. Another thing I would like to contribute is, when we need to strategize more. When, let's say for now, IPOBs, they are hitting Nigeria from this left side. I was just imagine how it will be, how it will look like if Oduduwas are hitting Nigeria from the right side, IPOB are hitting them from this side, and maybe other middle belt and other areas if they are serious, because I don't know what those people are doing. I think they are just playing politics, If we hit them left and right, just as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he said we will lure them to our place. When they come, the bandits they created will be ravishing them in their own land. So if we hit them left and right, they will not have option but to say, okay, no problem, let's disintegrate this country, let everybody go their way. And our people should not be waiting for any ICC or international court or anybody. Those people don't have our interests at heart. They don't even want we Nigerians living in diaspora to go back.
We'll go back to wherever
they are benefiting from us.
Everybody go back.
They are benefiting from us. They even want more of us to come. That's why you see Canada advertising for visa that people should come. You will see them doing advert.
They come down
bringing out all our youth.
I said they call it a brain drain, where they take the best of your people, the best of your youth, and they'll take them. And Deliver.
Exactly. So we should not be waiting for, nobody can do for you what you can do for yourself. Nobody. It is for their own interest. They want to benefit from it. They are benefiting, not that they want to. They are benefiting from it. So why should they take out the food from their mouth? They can't. They won't. So it is left for us to think of how we can be able to overcome this. And if we
Mazi, your time is up.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I so much appreciate it.
Let's give other person a chance, but it's a pleasure hearing from you.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's amazing. So I'm gonna go to well, this is gonna be between these last two people, these two last great comrades. I'm gonna share it. Ladies first again, and I know you won't mind. Mighty Dot, you've been there for like forever. But you know what? You can always, you know, I want to see you as a gentleman that can always hold the door for a lady. Not because it's disabled, because you are a gentleman. So I'll let the lady have it tonight, okay, first. Then you and I will close it tonight as well. Comrade Faith, well, you put it this way, Faith Win. That's the one.
Yeah, thank you, Mayegun. I appreciate all your effort.
Thank you.
Am I coming out?
Oh, clearly, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much. I've been watching. I've been following you for a while. I'm a Biafran. My name is long. Monsacha is not showing there, so pardon me. And Nkechinya is my middle name. I'm from Umuahia. I'm an IPOB coordinator in Delaware. So I have been following you for a while, and showing our face is not a problem. I will never be a problem. I want to be a little more, I'm calling actually from United States. I want to be a little more casual tonight. You know, just bring it down to the basics. Just, you know, I think our problem where we are as Nigerians is more mental than it is anything. Truthfulness has to be the number one thing at this point in time that will help us consciously get to anywhere we want to get to. I want to use a very quick example. If you're in a struggle, let's say you're in school with your best friend and both of you are working really hard, you must get through your program, you must pass. And you find out that your best friend is struggling. Let's say you guys are like 3 or 4 in a group. And eventually people will stay up and study, which Nigerians do very well. When you come here, it's the same thing. You will study. Eventually, some people will pass. Some people will fail. Some people will muster the courage to retake the course. Some people will just be like, you know what, I'm changing major. I can't take it anymore. There are different stages of life. But I think in Nigeria, that is a conscious. I emphasize the word conscious because I think some of us are not truthful at all. You have a country that lost over 5 million people, did not make till date any conscious effort to say these people that died, you know, let's say we were not sure what we were doing then, but now we know better. How can we do things differently? You know, we Biafrans, even if we were not born when the war happened, you don't expect us to remain kids forever. We have grown up. We are watching. You can't be too naive. You can't play too stupid, just like Britain is doing now. They think we are kids. You know, they can't play fool forever. People eventually grow up. Your 4-year-old is going to grow up. Give him 4 more years, he becomes 8. Give him 8 more years, he becomes a teenager. For Christ's sake, he's going to be adolescent. At 4 more years, he's going to be driving, if that. In United States, from 16, they're already driving. They are practicing how to drive. So excuse me, our emotions have to be really put in check. Difference have been marginalized. Yes, other people have been, but there is a conscious effort of the government to subject a people. And Mayegun, I am so grateful to tell you, I am so grateful. You have no clue. I have not seen a Yoruba man. When I look at Obati or Ubati, whatever his name is, when I look at that man and I pair him with you, and I say, you know what, the future is great. Because at least there is Mayegun. There are so many Mayeguns in Yoruba land. And for that only, I will always be grateful. At this particular time we are. So I don't worry about them, but we have to be truthful. We have to be truthful to ourselves.
Faith Daniel, right? Sorry to cut you there. I am so much into this conversation with you, right? Sharing your time, right? When we talk about consciousness and acknowledgement, like one of the reasons why many things about Biafra continue to hurt Biafrans, especially the generation that that their parents went through this, is that Nigeria continue to deny that it ever happened, especially the way it happened. And because they are denying it, they refused to acknowledge it. Possibly give us a museum of history where people like me, where my own, people who are not Biafrans, can actually walk in and read genuine truth stories about individuals who got killed during the Biafra war. Nigeria continued to try to deny it. And that seems not to be working. The more they deny, the more Biafrans are saying, no, we would rather leave than you, or live with or stay with you. Nigeria denies. And you as a Biafran, you just mentioned that too. Like, there's no way those of you who grew up and read that story will continue to pretend that it never happened. So reconciliation, rehabilitation, reunited, and the rest of that, people said, we've passed that stage now. Do you actually believe that too? Like, it's so late to go back to any kind of, consciousness, trying to acknowledge what happened in Biafra, apologize for it, do a restitution, something that can be called healing. Do you think we've passed that?
Yes, 100%. We've passed that, but that notwithstanding, because the truth is, Nigeria will break, whether they like it. It's a big joke. Nigeria will break. However, we will still remain neighbors. We are brothers and sisters. We will remain neighbors. We are not flying away. We are human beings. We are still good. There will still be Odua nation. And, we'll still intermarry. We'll cross border. We'll fly. Some people will still choose to fly through Lagos or Port Harcourt. That is not going to stop. But what I'm saying is, for the sake of the future, for the sake of some kind of justice, God is a God of justice. And what is happening to Nigeria now, I strongly believe is because of what they did to Biafra. You may disagree with me, but you can't have a child who you have molested. It's just like a stepmother molested for so long. Eventually, that child is going to grow. That child may not confront you, but that child will write a book. And the world will read that book. It could be in a different form. It could be a movie. It could be anything. So for Nigeria to think that they are going to survive and succeed, there will be some kind of new Nigeria where everybody will just forget that Biafra ever existed. It's a big joke. You're like, it's like we don't exist, but we exist. Nigerians can see now we exist. And for all the conscious people out there, Nigeria will break. And for Tunde, I want to tell him something. We are not to be intimidated. The world is not as stupid as you think. They may play stupid, but they are not. And I'm using the word, I'm not taking it back. Because the world cannot tell me how to cry. I live in the United States. I know what I face. Even when you talk to people, they will acknowledge you to a certain degree. They will give you your respect to a certain degree. It's still a respect that is questionable because you know what they say in the background. Black people need to reason, think that you're going to have a Dudua nation and Biafra nation doesn't mean that you will not still live in England or live in the United States, but you have a place where people, your so-called enemies, can look at and say, you know what? I better be careful how I treat them because they have a place they can go back to. It takes maturity. That's why I said it needs a conscious effort. We have to remove the sentiments. Remove the sentiments. If your pastor is the one preaching sentiments, stop going to the church. Stop giving offering. You're feeding imbeciles. If your lawyer, whoever it is, anywhere you see imbecility, you distance yourself. You watch them. You're not going to stop talking to them, but you watch them and see how they progress because not all of us learn at the same pace. But you can't allow people to smother you because we Biafrans have suffered enough. I'm telling you, one of the reasons why I'm fighting for Biafra is because of our men. It's because of our men. I'm a married woman with 3 kids. It's because of our husbands, our fathers, our men. They are losing themselves. I've seen them here, man. It is a very, whenever I talk about it, I become emotional. I need them to regain who they are. These are men of honor. They cannot be chasing shadows, for Christ's sake. You cannot spend 10 years trying to find an identity, marry somebody trying to get an identity, and tomorrow if she decides to frustrate you, you start square one. You're just rigmaroling, and before you know you're 40, you have no place, and 45, you have no place. You cannot offer anything. If not for anything, I am fighting for our men, because I have 2 boys and they will grow up tomorrow. They need to have a base. They need a home. And that home is Biafra. That home is Oduduwa. That home is Middle Belt. That home is whatever it is you want to call it. And for other Africans, a home is a home. You must get a home. A place you are, you can always stay. You can always visit. But your home is your home, for Christ's sake. It has nothing to do with emotion. Remove your emotion. Fight for your home. The Europeans where you are is already built, and they fought for it, for Christ's sake.
They did.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. The 3 ladies I've had there tonight, yous have been so wonderful. I am so blessed and opportuned to have you tonight, and I hope I would some other time. You have a good evening. Faithful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Daniel. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye. So here we go. The mighty dots. From the dot land. Yes. A dot man from the dot land, from the mighty. Well,
can you hear me?
Baba. Now you're parliamentarian tonight. Okay. You have that 5 minutes as well. As a privilege, you can add a minute to it, 60 seconds. Let's see how that goes, Baba. Go on.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Clearly, loud and clear.
Maiyegun, thank you so much for this opportunity. I've been watching you. I've been on the background. I'm not the kind of person that, that like to show my face out there, But
and I mean, it seems to me like I am the only person who can make many of you guys actually turn on the camera without mind. I earn it.
Yeah. So I have been watching you, and I've been following and contributing. But today I was moved. I was in class this morning when you did your first program, your first broadcast today. I was in class, so I missed it. So I was just, replaying it. And I was in class, I was shedding tears while I was listening to your broadcast. Tears was coming out of my eyes because you moved. That broadcast was powerful. That my body, I had ghost people. I was so moved that I said that I will come and talk to you. I will make an effort to come and talk to you this evening. I'm telling you, people like you were meant for this time. This very moment we are in, people like you were meant for this moment. History book, when it's written, history book of this moment, when it's written, that history book will not be complete without your name on it.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So, what you said, your broadcast earlier today, and what our people did today. Sorry, my name is Ugo, and I'm from Imo State. So, what our people did today, I've always been proud to be an Igbo man. But what our people do today, what they did today, kind of gave me a reassurance of my pride in being an Igbo man.
And you should be, by the way, honestly speaking.
I am telling you.
Like you said, the passion at which I delivered that broadcast, you could tell from it that I was delivering the whole package from the point of passion, respect. Inspiration, it was. And you, as a friend, you should be more prouder, honestly.
My brother, I said, what is happening at this moment is not the things of the physical. Everything that is happening right now is things of the spirit. I am not religious or anything. I'm not a righteous or whatever. But God has prepared, I've raised soldiers warriors that are for this moment, and they are beginning to wake up. There is that dot. I choose the name Mighty Dot because when that thing in Asurok, when he was talking about the dot in a cycle, that didn't come from his head. That came from the spiritual realm. He just confessed that there is a dot in the midst of that contraption that will shatter a mighty dark cycle. Nigeria is like a cycle of darkness. There is a cloud of darkness hovering over Nigeria. That is why you see all these so-called men of God. They came out with good intention to be men of God. But that darkness have overpowered them. Everything that is happening in Nigeria, all these people that are being killed, it breaks my heart. But these people don't know, Fulani don't know that they are preparing soldiers of the underworld. All those blood that are being shed, those souls that are being killed, they are getting ready. A brother made mention about Ojukwu, how they ridiculed him. That thing happened because Ojukwu was not meant to be a president of Nigeria.
Sure.
The blood of the people that died, over 10 million people that died in Biafran War, their cry, their anger is what made Ojukwu not to even win election in his ward. No, mark it today, no Igbo man is going to be any president of Nigeria. If Nigeria remains till 2050, Igbo man can never be a president of Nigeria because the anger of the fallen heroes of our people, their anger will never let any Igbo man. He said that person will die. Mark my word today. That seat, Nigeria president seat, it has become a curse. That one they call Tinubu, the Jagaban. I just read on one media listen on YouTube that he was treated in US hospital and they flew him to London on a wheelchair.
For the second time in about 4 weeks.
I said that you will not, anybody that come out, that thing in Asurok, Buhari has died. And they put somebody else. If they like, let them duplicate 100 faces. Anybody that come out, Tinubu or whoever, that say he wants to be a president of Nigeria, that person will die.
You say,
I said they have the anger of God. The anger of God has descended on Nigeria. What we are seeing right now is not even part 1 yet.
Now, one more.
What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? From now to 6 months, from now to December, mark my word, you're going to see men of God that will be falling one after the other. That time has come. Nigeria is ready for disintegration. Nobody can stop it. Fulani, let me tell them, if they know what a time is going to come at the end of this game, at the end of this music, by the time this music is finished playing, Fulani, those of them that will be left alive, they will weep and they will wish they had listened to us before now. What will happen to them? Our leader told them that by the time we are done, they will not even see Sokoto to live in. They will not exist under that contraption, that entity called Nigeria. By the time we are done with them, what is coming to Fulani? For every soul that Fulani herdsmen and their cabals killed, 100 of them will die. Mark my word today.
We are marking it. That's why we call it Maiyegun's Diary Politico. It is a diary, my brother. Continue.
So, whether they like, if they want to release our leader, let them release. If they don't want to release, he just entered a cocoon to travel into the spiritual realm. They don't know what they are doing. Everything they will do to harm Biafrans will turn for good for us. Will be an advantage. They just lock him up there. He does not communicate with human being. Just once in a distance, he receives visitor. They just sent him into a journey to the spiritual realm, a very powerful journey that they just sent him by putting him there in an isolation. They just made a mistake by sending him into a journey. Some people might be crying here that he is suffering, that they're torturing him, that this and that, but they don't know what is happening. That he has been sent into a journey, a very powerful journey. And by the time he finished that journey, oh my goodness, what will happen in Nigeria? What will happen in Nigeria? The whole world, it will be in the history book of the whole world. Mark my word.
God bless
America, Britain, whichever, nobody will give us Biafra and Oduduwa Republic. None of them will destroy Nigeria. Not UN, but Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiama himself. He is going to tell the world that Africa is where life began. And that he is still care about his people.
God bless you, comrade.
Thank you so much.
I knew it. The moment you stayed back for almost an hour, I knew I couldn't let you go without letting all those things out. Thank you very much for giving us a very sound closing tonight. People's Parliament comes to an end at this point, and everybody, I have a few other people who are still on the queue trying to get in, but our time is up. I am so sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry that you won't be able to get in tonight. But again, we'll have another time. We'll have another day. We said we should be doing it every week. We did one last week. Last week Tuesday. Who says we can't be doing this every week? You have your time. Come in. I mean, come on. Spit it out. Say your mind, right? Because you won't be alone. As you speak, you are likely, you're likely speaking the mind of tens of thousands of people who think like you. But if you are holding it, who knows what you are keeping from us? Something, a clue that could help us in this old journey. Thank you so much to every one of you who turned up today, and those who tuned in as well. Everyone who joined the conversation, which are too numerous to mention. I don't know how many people actually made it tonight, but we did very well. And to my friends, all of you who have been so busy engaging yourselves on the comment section and all of that, you are all part of the whole crew who made this happen tonight. We're going to do it again. The People's Parliament or Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Interesting time, conversation, and intrigues and surprise and all of that. You can never, have a dull moment. Go on to my YouTube channel. If you haven't, if this is your first time of watching Maiyegun, go on to my YouTube channel, right? It is the same thing. Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Search for it. And if you're already on it, right? Subscribe. Check your notification and check if you indeed set all notification on. I'm going to see you again some other time. Until that time, I'm going to say good evening or good night to everybody. Stay safe and be good.
Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́ Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ìpẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ìgòmìnà kówó jẹ Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esuraki Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esuraki. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú esuraki. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní.